The flag was lowered to half-mast at St Margaret's Church following the announcement of the death of Prince Philip. Reverend Nathan Ward will lead services of condolence.
As the church and the community, we are deeply saddened by the news of the death of Prince Philip. He has served our country for many years, and our thoughts and our prayers are with Her Majesty at this time, as well as the royal family as a whole. Obviously, because of the current pandemic restrictions, we're unable to do the things which we'd normally like to do. For example, have a physical book of condolence for people to come and sign. However, there are books of condolence digitally available online, and we'd encourage people to use those.
While the Duke of Edinburgh had been ill recently and 99 years of age, he was such a part of the fabric of the country. People were still taken by surprise by the news.
Well, I thought he'd done very well, really, over these years. I mean, I'm sort of 71, so he's always been there. You can't believe he's gone, really. Yeah, terrible.
We were told just to smile and curtsy, and he just was being very nice. And then he came to me and he asked me what I did in the college, and I said I'm a secretary. And he said, oh, it goes, you'll be out of a job soon. It goes, because there'll be machines that will no longer need secretaries. And I said, oh, no, sir. I went, there is always a need for a woman. And he laughed. He turned around to his aide and said, I like her. And my boss just glared at me. You didn't feel as though he was a top end of the monarchy, because he just had that presence about him that made you feel, I don't know, he was just one of us.
Rainham's Stuart Bourne first met the Duke of Edinburgh when he became a senior gardener at Buckingham Palace and worked in the rose garden used frequently by the family.
Immediately when you met him for the first time, you realise just how a kind and jovial person he was. Always had a dry wit, and it was a big personality in the palace and in the household. Completely devastated. I mean, you kind of expect it of the man of that age, and obviously with his health problems, but when the news, it's like a shock. And I know obviously I'm not a family member, and my heart goes out to the Queen and the members of the royal family, but he's such a personality in my life. It's just been quite sad and shocking for it all.
St Margaret's Church will be distributing memorial cards to local shops, and the national anthem will be played at all their online services for the next week. Sandy Fleming for Rainham News.